GabeHeiden, Pine Island High School. According to various authors in the U.S. Department of State, in the 2021 issue of Trafficking in Persons Report on state.gov published on July 1st, 2021, there are around 119,000 global cases of human trafficking in 1 year. Most of us will never think about this in our day-to-day lives. We'll wake up and go eat breakfast, get a coffee at Starbucks if you're interested in that, and then go about our daily lives without ever thinking about it. However, law enforcement has many issues when facing human trafficking and other illegal activities. There are two main types of human trafficking. They are sex trafficking and labor trafficking. In the TVPA, or the Trafficking Victims Protection Act of 2000, victims were identified by force or coercion used to commit a certain labor or sexual service in commerce. And the most common form of this was known as bonded labor. This is where someone will have an outstanding debt, say with an employer or a friend. Unfortunately, they probably wouldn't stay friends after that. But the outstanding debt they would be forced to commit labor for low pay, as well as taking time away from their daily lives. In the United States, the minimum wage causes underneath that to be also known as labor, bonded labor. This is one of the hardest to spot, and it is unfortunate because that is one of the most common forms of human trafficking there are. According to the International Labor Organization Department of Communications, or ILO, in the Global Estimates of Modern Slavery, Forced Labor, and Forced Marriage, published on 12th of September 2022, there are around 50 million people in forced labor or bonded labor situations in the year 2021 alone. According to the HTPU, or the Human Trafficking Prevention Unit, they will approach a human trafficking crime much the same as any other crime. They will investigate, they will get sources from, they will get witness statements and continue with arrest just as any normal crime, but unfortunately is much harder to prosecute human trafficking than any other crime. In 2021, out of the 10,000 people that were prosecuted for human trafficking, only 5,271 were actually convicted of a sex trafficking charge. According to Luke Barr on the ABC News, prosecuting traffickers poses significant challenges. It published on August 11th of 2019. Most times when prosecuting human trafficking, they will charge the prosecutioner with a different charge that is unrelated. The most common that the Department of Labor found for these were visa frauds and the unregulated guns, or guns registered to a different name, would be the crimes most commonly used to pin them for human trafficking, as well as that, because it's easier to identify. And in a operation known as Operation Independence Day in early 2021, there were 67 people arrested and 100 human trafficking victims saved on that one day. Unfortunately, due to the sheer number of cases and how hard it is to prosecute those who commit these crimes, it will most likely be an issue for the rest of our lives, just how it has been since the beginning of time. However, maybe one day it won't be an issue any longer. Thank you.